Allô, Nissan? Hey, grosse tempête, hein?
Hey, Karine, oui, je sais, les vilains bonhommes de neige sont de retour.
Mais avec le Nissan Rogue à traction intégrale, c'est pas stressant.
Exact, il est conçu et testé pour nos hivers. Oh, Karine, il y a un bonhomme dans le Rogue.
Ah, c'est correct. J'ai allumé les sièges chauffants.
Ah, bien joué, Karine. Maîtrisez toutes les conditions. Louez le Rogue S 2026 à partir de 0,4% jusqu'à 36 mois, incluant une réduction fidélité de 0,5% pour les clients Nissan admissibles. Jusqu'au 2 mars, sur approbation de crédit, les conditions s'appliquent. Détails chez Nissan.
Oh, let's tell you about the top story of the day. Let's tell you about Luigi the cat. I know so many of you have been captivated by the story of Luigi the cat, who may just very well be proving the theory that cats have 9 lives after he survived a fall from a balcony on the 11th floor. We go now to Eva Abdul Khalek, the 18-year-old owner of Luigi the cat. Eva, welcome to the program.
Hello.
Let's talk, Eva, about Luigi. Why don't you tell our listeners about, before we get into the accident and the 11th floor drop, tell our listeners what makes Luigi a great cat.
So I got him about a year ago. He was actually a year and a half ago. He was 1 year old when I got him. And at first he was very, very scared, but quickly he got attached to us, and we did too. And he sleeps next to me at night, and he's always like stuck with me. And we love him a lot. And he was actually a great emotional support for me while I was in high school not long ago. Mm-hmm. So I did have a couple of stress during that time. So every time I came back home, he used to greet me at the door, which made me smile a lot.
And how did you get the name Luigi? Why Luigi?
That was actually not a name that I chose. I adopted him with that name, so I chose to keep it.
Well, I'm looking at photos. He is a very cute, lovely kitty. I can see why it'd be amazing to come home to a cat like Luigi. Eva, why don't you tell our listeners what happened to Luigi? Take us through the moments before, during, after the plunge.
Perfect. So what happened was I was actually asleep when it all went down. But my mom was probably on the balcony. She usually goes there at night before going to bed. So I'm guessing either she left the door open by accident or there was a window that was open. We're still not sure. But he went out, and my mom heard a noise while she was in the living room. She heard like a scratching noise. So she thought maybe like Luigi fell. So she looked at him. She was looking all through the house to see if she could find him. She called his name, got some treats out. She could not find him. So she just took a lamp, like a flashlight.
A flashlight, yeah.
She took a flashlight, and she said, well, maybe he fell down. So she put the flashlight from the 11th floor downstairs, and she was yelling his name. So I'm guessing he heard her, and he looked up. That's when she saw his flashing eyes.
Oh, my goodness.
So she knew. And of course, it was very nerve-wracking for her. So she quickly ran downstairs, and she saw him. He actually fell on the side of the building next to a Christmas tree. So what we think was actually he fell on the Christmas tree, which reduced the impact of the fall.
Thank goodness he hit the tree, but still very much injured. Why don't you tell our listeners about you taking him to the emergency vet and the injuries?
Yes. So my mom woke me up, and I was still in shock. I did not comprehend what was happening, but I saw him hyperventilating, and he did not look okay. So I took him, I wrapped him up in a blanket, and we literally rushed to the hospital. They took him in, and they said that his lungs were internally bleeding, and he had suffered from a couple of fractures on his pelvis. Especially there was the articulation that goes through like the thigh and the pelvis that was completely disconnected. So he had to get surgery.
Oh, my goodness. Now, I remember there was one time where I had to bring my pet to the vet in an emergency, my dog. It ended up costing me $4,000 then and there and another $1,000 along the way. What's the bill for Luigi after a fall of 11 floors?
Well, they actually gave me two estimates. The first estimate was about $12,000 for everything, so
Oh boy.
which was very, very expensive. They suggested that we could euthanize him. I told them absolutely not. We're not going to do that. We're just going to find a way
To pay.
to pay exactly because like he's been with us for quite a long time and well actually 1 year, but still we got attached to him. We're not going to
So
let him go like that.
Eva, there was no doubt in your mind, not even for a second, when they say it's going to be $12,000, not for a second did you think, oh, maybe we should let go?
No, because I was sure like we could find a way. Like a lot of people get into debt. I get it, but like you can do that for your pet. Like when I took him in, it was my responsibility to take care of him. He can't take care of himself. He's a cat. So I said to myself, it's okay. I have a lot of friends and family that could help me. I could do a GoFundMe. We'll find a way. It's better than to just give up on him.
Now, you've had a pretty, you mentioned the GoFundMe. I'm looking at it right now, and you've had a pretty decent response. What's the reaction been? Since this story has been going viral, you're getting some media attention. What's been the reaction from people?
I'm actually very happy. At first, I just shared it on my Instagram. I don't have a lot of followers on there. My friends did too, but at first we got about $400. I thought it was going to stop there, but a couple of news channels reached out. And since then, we've been getting a lot of attention, and I'm very, very grateful for that.
So what's the prognosis for Luigi? How is he looking right now?
Right now, he's actually sleeping, but he's doing a lot better. He can walk, not perfectly, but he still walks. He doesn't drink water yet. We're trying to make him drink water from a syringe. He's eating properly, and I actually took him 2 days ago to get his stitches out. So little by little, I think in about 2 to 3 months, he'd be fully recovered.
Eva, I want to thank you so much for telling the story of Luigi, your cat, to our listeners. And I'll let everyone know, our good colleagues at CTV, they have a story up about you and Luigi. And if they want to find more details on the GoFundMe, they can get it and see the beautiful photos. If you want to see the beautiful photos of Luigi, they can also see that at the CTV Montreal website. Eva, thanks so much.
Thank you.
That's Eva Abdul Khalek, the 18-year-old owner of Luigi, the cat with now, I guess, 8 lives.